Okay, now we're talking about tips number 3, which is analyze after understanding your negative emotion and then to analyze it and see the different perspective of it. So this requires a very rational mind. So that's why tip number 1 and number 2 is to really calm you down, to be present, to understand the reason. But what happened, the common mistake is a lot of my clients, they just like to be stuck in that negative emotion. I don't think they can't control it. Their mind tells them just they want to be angry, they want to be frustrated, and then they want to kind of also make a negative impacts on other people while they feel negative. This is not true you. You don't intend to do all those sorts of things. Your brain try to do that things, but we need to figure out a way to manage it. We can manage our brain, how our brain works. So that's why you need to be first present, and then second, understand the reason. Thirdly, analyze it, because any negative emotion or any emotion have two different effects, like a double sword. For example, envy. This envy is a negative emotion, but somehow envying someone could help you to bring the best potential you are not even aware of, and then to create a result, amazing result you have. But envy someone could also to really let you go to hell, and then really bring the worst of you. So this is why we call it negative emotion is not always bad, and any negative emotion have a good side of it. So when you calm down, you actually are capable of analyzing your own negative emotion, and you can see the two sides of it. But I also understand it is very hard, especially when you are experiencing this negative emotion. So that's why when I'm mentoring or coaching people, I help them to go through stage 1, being present, stage 2, understand the reason, and stage 3, analyze it, and then just to give you a full perspective. So once you understand the positive side of your negative emotion, you actually did something amazing or profound, which is turning your negative energy into something really positive. Just imagine if you envy someone and you find this actually one side of it, being envying someone actually bring the most potential for you. Aren't you feel excited or motivated? So then all you need to do is to bring the best side of it and manage the worst side of it, and you become aware of how envy can actually take you down to the another route. So you will be once you become aware of it, you better manage it. So that's what I mean is the third step or third tip is to manage or to analyze your negative emotion.